It's the National Football League on.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
He tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now, on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 132 yards, and a touchdown.
So he scored his 8th touchdown on the ground last week, and most guys I know, they want to get into round numbers. So, 10 is really the goal, and this is one sport where being selfish and scoring touchdowns is a good thing. Look for he and the offense and try and get him in there at least twice in this game.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Sets him up nicely, first and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
On the game, this is Nichols.
He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
When this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
On second down, Nichols.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
They'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
On second down now. It's Graves, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Nickerson. And
too wide and incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first two possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talked about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. And you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
2nd and 9 now. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Nichols. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
3rd and 2.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar save. And it brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Shoves him aside. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 39 yards there, a big one. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Graves. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
61 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, the lanes are there. Go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
On 1st down, Nickerson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Graves. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Nickerson got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead.
Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. They are, for the moment, the best team in football, 9-0 entering play here. And, Charles, I don't know if we'd call them a surprise 9-0, but the way that they have been winning definitely opened up a lot of eyes around the NFL.
Well, what we've seen from them so far this season, you can't stop them on offense. You can't score on them on defense. So, to me, if you're going to play against them, you have to bring your best game and hope they throw a clunker in that day to give yourself a chance.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early, chip away at their timing.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 29-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Into the hands of Nichols.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
On the carry, it's Nichols.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there.
With his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dragons have regained the lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over.
In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one, because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football.
Now 2nd and 9.
As they've got it as we resume action.
Andrews, the tight end, in motion. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 12.
Looking to throw. Nickerson.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend.
Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Here's 2nd and 8. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. And they bring their punter out there now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And taken right at the 35. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 42-yard line.
Now a handoff looking right. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
And that hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a 1st down. Roughing, it is a 1st.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, here's your bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
Off the play fake. Nickerson. Over the middle, complete. It's Moreno. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Able to locate Andrews here on the out route.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Nickerson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal.
Here's the option.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Again, 3 brings us 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Jaguars have taken the lead. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. He'll set up to throw. That is caught, and he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Here's Nichols. And some space here. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
First down, Brooklyn.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
22 yards there, a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Back to throw again. This is caught. Touchdown! From 19 yards away. And the Dragons have yet again retaken the lead. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
A try here for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So that drive goes 8 plays. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some soul searching now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And a pretty quick burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Looking to throw. Nickerson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Back to throw. Nickerson. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now back to throw. He finds his man. Complete. It's Franklin. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This will be fielded at the 17.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
He'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They're going to look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken around the 12. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense him saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Nickerson.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now, you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now, with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This is Hamilton. He's got it. And he's brought down. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
They'll run with Nichols.
He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there, but couldn't get much further. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
And this pass broken up. Contact right on time there. And now 4th down.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now.
So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they doubled that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you've kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get in the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
To throw on third down, Nickerson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. On 1st and 10, Nickerson. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Looking to throw. Nickerson. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Back to throw. Nickerson. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Nickerson. He finds his man, complete. It's Moreno. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Nickerson.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it, it doesn't work. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, did a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Franklin. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. He finds his man complete. It's Nichols. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Looking to throw.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. He's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Jags are right back in this football game.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Second and 9 now from the 21. Operating from the gun. Nickerson. And he can't escape, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Throwing on 3rd and long. Nickerson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And the Jaguars send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. That's pulled in at the 32. Oh, good move. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Nichols.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Nichols. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. The offense on 3rd down today, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now he'll escape to his left. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. They'll set up a throw. Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
Back to throw here. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Dragons add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
That's caught. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. this one to his tight end out on the right side. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Brooklyn first down.
They'll set up to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
So still 14 yards to go. Second down.
They'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Back to throw. And he's got it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year.
And the Dragons are going to be moving to 10-0 as they add on to this big lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Nickerson. Throw left side. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Throw left side. It's reeled in by Hamilton.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
And they give to Nichols on the option. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 51 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
49-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They run the counter. Nichols. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory.